What do you think have been David's most romantic scenes on Schitt's Creek?
Oh, wow. He's not a particularly romantic person.
Well, he just takes a little...
I would probably say the lip sync was the most romantic gesture he has ever made.
Because that's like the furthest out on a limb he's ever gone for anybody.
And he wasn't really, usually it like takes some provoking to get him to do things. And I feel like the lip sync was him having made a decision that he was not going to lose Patrick, and he will put himself out so far on a limb that it will possibly compromise everything he stands for. And arguably, it worked.
It's very sweet. Well done.
That would be it.
That was a fun day.
It's a fun day. Yeah. We got tipsy at lunch.
We
before
did.
We shot that.
We did, which is, you know, professional if it's what you have to do.
It's true.
I think.
Yeah.
More people should drink at lunch.
You heard it here first, EW.
Take my heart and make it strong.
You know people can see you, right?
You're simply the best.
Who has the most romantic relationship or has had the most romantic moments on the show?
I would probably say Alexis,
Yeah.
with multiple people.
It's true.
I've only had one person. She's had many. Sometimes they're scary romantic situations in her past. I feel like the Alexis Ted romance
Yeah.
was very sweet.
Oh yeah, the him standing up at Singles Week.
Their decision to let each other explore their professional lives and like fill themselves out in areas that have been really sort of exciting. Their decision to sort of mutually part ways was romantic.
Yeah.
I think there was something really romantic about that scene and the fact that they didn't stop loving each other, but instead chose to sort of put themselves first and mutually agree upon that.
Yeah. It's a
that's
rare
a-
thing that, you know, sometimes it's right.
And it was the hardest thing to write too, because it's like, you know, we spent so long getting them together, but sometimes life doesn't have a happy ending in every aspect.
Sometimes it's right for somebody to be in the Galapagos Islands and for somebody else not to be
in the Galapagos
Islands, and that has to be okay.
That's true. And I will say, scene beautifully performed by Dustin Milligan and Annie Murphy.
I haven't seen it.
I'm so proud of you.
So proud of you. I'd like to think that we helped each other get here.
That's the key to rom-coms, is great actors. Rom-coms don't work if the actors aren't good.
Right. And there has to be
You have
chemistry.
to sell the moments.
But you have to also like get along. You have to have that thing between you too a little bit, and that sort of creative spark and engine between the actors, which Dusty and Annie certainly do. They have an amazing.
I heard that, it's sort of a classic story that is told about, what is it, Dirty Dancing?
Oh.
They like really didn't like each other when they were shooting Dirty Dancing.
Oh,
I don't know, maybe it's gossip.
oh, that would be so brutal.
Well, magic on screen.
Imagine if we hated each other.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be crazy?
No, your game is tight.
What do you think have been David and Patrick's most romantic scenes together?
Oh, I don't know. I think we've had a number of great romantic scenes on different sort of levels of romance. I think the open mic night is definitely like of my favorites, just because it really turns the corner. The expectation that you have in that scene, and then the sort of versus how it sort of ends up being. The intent of it is so beautiful and pure, but also true to David and Patrick. It's like a little bit of like a game and a joke.
Just as long as I'm here in your arms, I can be in no better place. You're simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone.
Also, there's something really sweet I love about this scene, the morning of the after I proposed, which obviously a pretty romantic scene.
Yeah.
But there's something really beautiful about the scene in the finale of season 5 that starts the episode,
Yeah.
and we're at Patrick's place, and I'm bringing you champagne
Yes.
in bed, and we're about to start this big day.
Oh my gosh. Is this what marriage is?
Nope, this is just left over from the picnic yesterday, and I didn't want to waste it.
Could've lied.
And it just feels like they're like at home with each other, and I don't know.
You were
I
trying
really
to
love
figure
that.
out how we were gonna tell everybody.
Yeah.
David had a very specific idea.
You had
He
this,
tried
like,
to sort of
monologue
pitch as like a whim.
Yeah. I don't
badly.
know.
I also thought, I found in the early days, the like glimpses and the moments where you like, is it something, is it not? Those were really sort of special. And then my personal favorite is the wetting the bed storyline. I thought that was very romantic because for us it was like, how do you push the boundaries of intimacy with people? And what is more romantic than someone sort of accepting you for all of your
Totally.
flaws?
Totally.
Like wetting the bed
Yeah.
with the person in the bed with you.
And now you need to remake your little bed because I peed in it.
David, there is absolutely nothing to be ashamed of, okay? And look, I found this blanket that I thought I had lost in the laundry room, so you've actually done me a favor. So maybe we can take divorce off the table?
Maybe. But if the tables were turned, I can't say I'd be as generous.
Understood.
I also feel like, I mean, now it's just a trip down memory lane, but in the coming out episode, I think the way that David is with Patrick in that scene where they're sort of first talking about it and do the parents know, I think there's something incredibly romantic about being there with your partner and being so supportive and kind and gentle through that moment that, you know, I found really beautiful.
Especially since the character is so not that.
Well, yeah,
It takes a lot to be selfless.
to see him sort of like put somebody else first is so beautiful.